I got my steel drums here, cut the tops off earlier, and now they are ready for assembly. And these are going to be fairly similar to the other ones. There's a few changes, but also just going to show you how you can use different supplies and be creative with the process. So I got this one all set up, and we'll just do the other one here. So this waterline insulation is working perfect for shielding the edge of the metal drums here. I did cut them off on the face here, so that's not sharp and that's got a bit more thickness to it, which is nice. But I did have to grind it down here, and so it's very sharp right here. So you definitely still need protection. And these are going to work well too if you have crops that want to grow over the top, and so they won't kink as much. It's nice and soft. So that worked out really well. Some of these have some adhesive on them too. They're actually kind of sticking on still, even though that these are secondhand. I got these free. So pretty similar. I'm using more of these containers here that I've cut out. I am just drilling a couple more holes in it at different heights just to ensure water can get in there. You saw me cut out these pieces. This is just a lid from a tote. I have a bunch of lids just stacked up, kicking around doing nothing, so I thought that would be perfect. These T's were already glued on to this piece here, and so I just drilled a couple more holes just to ensure that water can come out, in case like there was some kind of silt buildup and it filled in here and blocked the bottom. It'd be good to have a few more holes up a little bit higher. Yeah, this piece on like this first. Kind of snaps underneath that ring on the steel there. And then the wicking foot here, or leg, or pot, I drilled a couple more holes in here. Kind of wish I had done that to the other ones. It's too late now, just because, again, if this is sitting right on the bottom, there's more chance that this could fill if some sediment got down into the bottom of the barrel. And these fit really nice like this. The other ones I just was underneath, but this is really nice, and it actually holds it off the ground a little bit as well. And so for these ones, I'm just going to be drilling a drain hole, an overflow drain hole right in there, and that's going to be it. Just simple. I am going to make it higher this time so that the main bed of soil is sitting in a little bit of water. Got this to catch any debris. Definitely want to wear some glasses. All right, let's see if this works. Maybe that's big enough. You definitely always want to have a leg that's going down close to the bottom. Some area, it could be the center or the perimeter, just so when you get that fluctuation of water, you still have that wicking ability, because there's something always in the water. Part of the soil bed is always in the water. Do that again. Get it while it's still hot. You can see it's just above the main soil bed. More of the charcoal filter sleeve, outer filter sleeve. Because I've got some gaps here. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. I've got the bucket underneath, or the pot underneath in the middle there. I have this stuff that I picked up off the side of the road, edging for grass kind of thing. So again, I've got scrap. I also have this batting from my design supplies, half for each side. Just make sure the holes are covered. Pack a bunch of this kind of stuff, or whatever you got. Could probably be fabric. So ideally for the wicking leg and the first layer, you want to use something that's not going to go anaerobic and start smelling right away. That could be fine grade perlite. A lot of people use sand, or something synthetic like this poly felt wicks very well. It's best not to add too much garden soil, especially in your bottom, like wicking leg and bottom layer. Anything that has silt in it and will drain through your fabric barrier. All right, ready for the second layer.
So for second layer, I'm going to do straight up straw.
These are all cottonwood leaves. Can't believe how long it's actually taken me to do these 5 barrels. Yahoo! Done! Put some water in these. Guess I could have just filled the bottom and then waited a day and see if I see any wicking action or dug down. That would be a good way to test it actually, but I've soaked all the tops already of all the barrels, so should work. I'll know by the end of the season how well they work. Wait for this one.
Life is a winding road.
All right,
no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
Melons.
And
Welcome to your new home, beautifuls. So you can see it did settle a bit. I'm just loosening it up here. Got some homemade kitchen scrap compost here.
even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head.
Starting the vine out a little bit. Want to be absolutely careful not to disturb the roots at all. It's kind of set them in there. These are heart of gold cantaloupe. Have just a little bit of fish juice in here.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
Place it with a cantaloupe.
Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
Got some straw mulch on here to keep the roots a little bit cooler. That back barrel gets a bit of shade in the late afternoon, so growing them all this way and fanning them out around the corner of the building. Hopefully we have a nice autumn again and I'll get some melons. It's getting a little late, but we're still gonna try. Okay, let's go get the other plants for the other 3 wicking barrels. So these are butterbush, machata, butternut variety. They just grow more in a bush. They don't really trail much, and you get different shapes and sizes. I grew them last year. I really like them. A lot of elongated necks. Fruit sets there too already. Okay, still a bit of a work zone out here. I'm gonna top all 3 of them up a little bit. Turned out I had a lot of soil. I only used half actually. We have that left. This has the fertilizer in it. Same as the others. I'm gonna do 2 scoops of homemade compost. 2 and a bit. And a couple handfuls of this organic fertilizer.
Start it up.
They elongate a bit, send out a few short runners. And a lot of the flowering starts right here close up, and make some fruits close up as well. Think I can fit something else in there? I think the celery. If the celery grows upright, these are going to grow kind of a bit down. Doing the same thing, I think. The celery. I've got a whole bunch of plants right here still.
This is lit.
Well, if there's no slug eggs in the straw, these celery should do well because they love mulch. but I never put it on them because where the slugs hide out and they just get demolished. I've been wanting to try growing celery like up off the ground for a while, so probably a wicking bed are perfect for them, as long as they don't get too hot. But the mulch is also going to help cool the roots a bit. Junie, how's it going, pups? This one I'm going to do a herb garden in, literally herb garden. Oregano, Greek oregano, rosemary, cannabis, and probably pepper in a couple of these parsleys as well. Alright, that was a lot of fun creating these wicking barrels. Thanks so much for watching. Keep your creativity going and your heart inspired. We'll see you on the next one.